elected Gladstone City Council member says she won't be able to take office because she didn't pay her personal property taxes on time. Fox 4's Dave DeMarco spoke to the candidate now fighting to take her spot. He's live outside of City Hall tonight. Dave?
And there was an item on last week's agenda to vacate that election, and it's saying here that since the results had not been certified, though, they did not do that. Molly Gibson, the councilwoman, says she appeared too quickly them to be doing this.
Political newcomer Molly Gibson defeated longtime incumbent Bill Garnos by a 51 to 49% margin in Gladstone City Council election 2 weeks ago. The VP of Client Success and single mom says she was humbled and ready to get working for voters who sought change.
I'm very new to this. I'm not a politician. I am a local resident who believes strongly in having a voice for the community. And so I was expecting a phone call, honestly, from somebody, whether next steps, figuring out how we get this moving.
Instead, she'd get a call from Gladstone City Manager informing her, upon consultation with legal counsel, the city didn't have authority to declare her as elected to the office. The issue? $63, the city's portion of unpaid personal property taxes on her van at the time of her election, or as she understands it, when the polls closed.
So before they had even talked to me, they were already making plans to declare the seat vacant, which is extremely frustrating, and I think it raises a lot of very troubling questions around the integrity of the election.
Upon learning of the issue, Gibson immediately paid the tax, pointing out she did it before the results were certified and also wasn't delinquent when she filed for office late last year. Missouri State Statute 77.380 has been in effect since 1994. A spokesperson from Missouri's Secretary of State office explained disqualifications for delinquencies are relatively rare and added the law does not provide a mechanism for retroactive qualification by paying those taxes. Gladstone issued a statement that read in part, as a municipality, the city is obligated to uphold state law and doesn't have the authority to selectively enforce it.
It's very frustrating to know that a regular person, a working class single mom, is being denied a seat on the city council due to technicalities.
The city advised Gibson to seek legal counsel, which she's done, and says she'll keep fighting for voters.
And I spoke to her opponent and that incumbent who says that he's prepared to remain in office here until someone tells him to do otherwise. The city expected to take up this issue Monday, where, John, they could appoint a new council member.
Dave DeMarco at Gladstone City Hall tonight. Dave, thanks.